Hi, and welcome to yet another Cinematical video interview. We're talking with Mia Riverton and Georgia Lee of the film Red Doors, which played to considerable acclaim last year on the festival circuit, winning the Audience Award at Tribeca.
Best feature film in the New York competition.
Best feature film in the New York competition.
With a cash
Also
prize.
heralded at Cinevegas and at Outfest as well. It's a family saga. It's been called the Chinese Royal Tenenbaums or the Asian American Squid and the Whale, and also a pilot based on the film that's just been sold to CBS. And Ms. Lee is on the shorts jury here at the Sundance Film Festival. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Hello.
How important is the festival experience, not only in having a film debut, but also in promoting it? I mean, you're on the shorts jury here, but how much shaking hands and kissing babies in the name of Red Doors, which opens in select markets in May in theaters, are you able to get done while here?
Well, the festival circuit is really critical for, I think, independent cinema. Excuse me, I've lost my voice with all the partying here at Sundance. No, with all the deliberating with my jurors, I should say. But seriously, the festival circuit is so critical for the independent film scene because it's really a marketplace for filmmakers to find film buyers and to get distribution to find wider audiences. And for us, for Red Doors, it was really critical because it's a small indie film that's about a Chinese American family that I don't think big studios typically would think of as, a blockbuster. So the festival circuit allowed us to really build a lot of momentum and buzz, both with reviewers and juries and audiences, and really prove that it's a film that should be released in theaters.
Yeah.
And it was a great chance to literally road test it and see how it played in rooms over and over and over again.
Exactly. Do you want to speak a little bit to
I mean, the
Cinevegas
amazing thing about the festival experience is that we didn't know until we gave birth to this film, like how other people would respond to it. We loved our baby, but we weren't sure once we put it out in the world whether other people would kind of get it and like it. And so, we were really overwhelmed by the responses across all audiences. I mean, both mainstream festival audiences like the ones at Tribeca and the more niche audiences like Outfest, which is a gay and lesbian film festival, or the Asian American film festivals. I mean, it plays across all lines of race and gender and sexuality and, geography. We have old 70-year-old, Jewish men from Long Island coming up and telling us how much they appreciated the father character, and 13-year-old, black girls in Vegas telling us, wow, we really liked that younger sister. And, it's amazing how universal the story is, even though it's so specific in its setting and its characters. So that's something that the festival circuit really helped us learn and validated us.
Yeah, it gives indie filmmakers, a chance to actually test drive and show their work.
And cross over. Yeah.
Exactly. Whereas, I think otherwise distribution is nearly impossible. So the festival circuit is really critical for that step.
And extending the tortured giving birth metaphor during the gestation of the film, when you were pre-shooting.
We want to get pregnant
Let's
again,
have a conception.
Right.
Sorry.
During the gestation of the film, if you will, in your role as producer and your role as writer-director, did you find it being able to say to people, well, look, here are some shorts I've made, I know my way around a camera, I know my way around a set, I know my way around actors. Was that a substantive help?
Oh, completely. I mean, both creatively and business-wise, it was critical to have done shorts, because shorts are really just a miniature world of doing features. Every department, every step of the process, from, script writing to post-production is similar. So to be able to show investors that you know how that process works and to be able to do it well is really critical. And also to give them a sense of your creative sensibility.
Mm-hmm.
And Mia, looking for investors as a producer, what kind of material did you have to show to them? I mean, you can't exactly do the thing where you cut a horror-style trailer and go, every kill scene in the movie is here, because it's a pretty
Sure.
intimate drama.
Absolutely, it's a very kind of low concept, family dramedy, as we like to call it. George's shorts were crucial, certainly, in helping sell her as a director in the project, because people could see, wow, there's a voice there, there's a vision, there's a talent that is undeniable, and will clearly translate into a longer format. And perhaps just as importantly, she'd written an amazing script, which attracted a cast that we never would have thought that we could get. Very strong working actors. We originally were thinking we would just cast, amateurs and non-professional actors because we had such a low budget. But both the script and the shorts, I think, showcased George's talent, and people were ready to get on that train and head toward our destination. So.
And finally, Georgia, you're on the shorts jury this year, and obviously you can't talk about matters while they're still in deliberation. But what's it like being a juror?
Well, first of all, it is an honor. It's to be able to sit and watch so many of these great films, and then to be able to really pick a few out and showcase them is really an honor. And it's just a lot of fun, actually, to meet your fellow jurors. I watched, I think, over 80 shorts in the course of 4 days. Both international shorts and American shorts, and I really love shorts. I mean, I grew up making short films, and I think that there's such a critical step for filmmakers to kind of take the next step. But I think shorts are a format in and on themselves, and they allow filmmakers to be even more experimental and edgy than they otherwise could probably be in features, because there is a commercial mandate for features to
Right.
have an audience, make money, whereas for shorts, frankly, at least in America, there isn't a market. So the wonderful thing about that is that you can be really creative and different. And so I saw some of the most amazing shorts I've ever seen on the jury of Sundance.
And also, frankly, there are some narrative ideas that don't work at greater length.
Exactly. Shorts, I think, are I don't think they're just like a miniature version of feature lengths. I actually think that they're a format in and of themselves, And I think the filmmakers that are able to take advantage of that format are the ones that are probably going to come out on top.
And one final question, just very briefly, if theoretically the whole world could be watching, because this is available at cinematical.com, the question would be,
I should have brushed my hair.
we all should have, quite frankly. But more to the point, give people an excellent reason why we should try to catch Red Doors in May when it opens in limited release.
Well, I think Red Doors is a story that speaks to everybody. It's really universal themes about growing up and about family. And I think it's a story with a lot of heart and also a lot of comedy. So I think it'll make you cry, it'll make you laugh, it'll make you think about your own life and your relationship with your family in a deeper and more meaningful way.
And there's a hot lesbian.
And there are hot lesbians
for the cheap seats.
And now the Howard Stern crowd will come out, I assure
Something
you.
for everyone, literally.
But it's coming out in May 2006 in select theaters, and we would love for people to come see it.
Come support independent film.
Yes, and there's more information about it if you want to sign up for e-newsletter at our website, which is
www.reddoorsthemovie.com. And there's a blog in which we account all of our travails and
for independent filmmakers.
tribulations.
That might be useful for them to know. Which
on
is
the festival circuit.
We're very honest about kind of the trials and tribulations of being an independent filmmaker, and we blog about it in perhaps too much depth.
The challenges, the victories, it's all there in sordid detail. With some humor and wit, I'd like to think.
So that's reddoorsmovie.com. We've been speaking with Ms. Mia Riverton and Ms. Georgia Lee, and thank you both very kindly for your time.
Thank you.
Thank you,
Thank you.
Cinematical.